Hi everyone, this is Soumyajit here. Welcome back to another video in my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing everything there is to know about Flipkart. I will be discussing about the different levels of Flipkart, the tech stack of Flipkart, the work-life balance and the work culture at Flipkart. I will also tell you about the interviews that take place in Flipkart. Last but not the least, I will also discuss with you the exact salary details at SD1, SD2, SD3 and SD4 levels at Flipkart, telling you about the entire compensation structure and what are the actual values of each of these components that people get in Flipkart. So without further ado, let's get started. Flipkart, as you all know, started out as an Indian e-commerce startup and has now dipped its shoes in many other sectors. Primarily, it's still known to be the e-commerce competitor of Amazon in India. Even though Flipkart was purchased by Walmart, in their compensation structure, Flipkart does not give you the stocks of Walmart. Instead, they give their own stocks, which are completely private in nature. If you are keen to understand how private stocks work and what are ESOPs, then do comment down below. I will make a video on it. Flipkart's only office is kind of located in Bangalore. It has a huge building there, which was opened recently. Myntra is another e-commerce company which has been acquired by Flipkart and acts as a subsidiary of Flipkart, although it's a separate entity. Now we will discuss about the benefits that Flipkart gives its employees. The benefits that Flipkart gives its employees, it's quite standard across what different companies give their employees. Apart from the regular insurance covers as well as leave policies that Flipkart has, there are some additional benefits that Flipkart gives. First is monthly food coupons that Flipkart gives to its employees. There is no free meal in Flipkart per se, but they do give you monthly food coupons such as Sodexo of amount around 2,200 rupees per month. Apart from that, Flipkart also reimburses your internet connection up to an amount of 1,000 rupees per month, as well as Flipkart also reimburses your mobile phone connections within a range of 500 to 1,500 rupees per month if you use your mobile phone for work purposes. Now we will talk about the tech stack of Flipkart and the different teams that are present here. Majorly, Flipkart has its engineering presence in India with an office in US as well as in Singapore. Bulk of its engineering work is done in India from Bangalore's office only, and most of the major teams are present here itself. Most of the teams in Flipkart are generally language agnostic, which means they decide their tech stack based upon the type of work or type of product or type of service they will be making. Majorly backend languages include Java, C++, and Python. On the other hand, the data store as well as front-end languages might differ depending upon the type of application that you will be building inside Flipkart. Coming to work-life balance in Flipkart, similar to any other big tech company, the work-life balance is completely team dependent and there is not one general answer all throughout. Although I can definitely say one thing for sure is that the work-life balance is not so good. It's not bad either. Obviously, there will be teams where work-life balance is quite aggressive. On the other hand, most of the teams will have decent amount of work-life balance. It will not be as good as most of the teams in Microsoft or Adobe. The general hike in your salary that you will get will revolve around 8 to 12% of your base salary. Obviously, this does not include your promotion scenarios wherein the hike percentage might go up. If you're liking the content till now, then do like this video, share it among your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And do not forget to hit the notification bell. Now coming to the interview structure of Flipkart, one very different thing that Flipkart does is actually takes one extra round which is known as the machine coding round. So instead of an online assessment round, which different major tech companies do take, wherein they give you a link of a HackerRank test which you have to complete within 1.5 hours, and based upon that the screening process begins. In Flipkart, generally this round is skipped and instead of this round they take machine coding round. Now in this machine coding round is generally a low-level design round where you have to write clean, robust, extensible code for the given design-based problem, and that code should be completely working and all the identified scenarios should be satisfied properly. It's not your typical leak code type round. Here a design problem is given, like designing a task scheduler, designing a messaging queue or a chat application with a given set of requirements, and you have to code the entire set of requirements completely end-to-end in an extensible fashion, adhering to all the OOPS concepts as well as required design principles and design patterns should be followed while coding up that solution. The official face-to-face on-site interviews are pretty straightforward and they are similar to that of any other tech company. It revolves around three major pillars. One, DS and problem solving. Second is design-based questions, and third will be behavioral questions. The level of design-based questions, the level of DS algo and problem solving based questions completely vary based upon at which level you are going to interview. As you go higher up the ladder, importance to low-level design as well as high-level design increases way too much with respect to that of problem solving and DS skills. Now, coming to the compensation structure at Flipkart, it is slightly different than the ones that I have already talked about. All the companies that I have mentioned before, like Google, Adobe, Microsoft, or Goldman Sachs, they are publicly traded company, which means their stock is traded in the share market. On the other hand, Flipkart is still a private company, which means their stock is not traded in the share market. So here the compensation structure is a bit different than that of the other publicly traded companies. The compensation structure at Flipkart is basically divided into three major parts. One is the base salary, which is the yearly salary that is given to you and is given to you on a monthly basis. Second is the annual performance bonus, which is given once every year. It depends upon your performance as well as company's performance, and it is generally tied to a certain percentage at a particular level. And third is the stock options. Flipkart, being a private company, it does not give you RSUs. On the other hand, it gives you employee stock options, which are options that you can buy from Flipkart at a reduced price. If you do want to understand how employee stock options work and how they get translated to actual money, and if or not they get translated to actual money, do comment down below. I will make a video on that. Now the most coveted part has arrived. We will discuss about the exact salary breakup at each of the levels. That is SD1, SD2, SD3, and SD4 at Flipkart. I will tell you in detail about the exact range of different components that you can get offered in Flipkart, as well as what is your average years of experience required, or the range of years of experience required at each of these levels. We will start with SDE1, which is the first level that you will get inside Flipkart after graduating from your college. The years of experience required to be eligible for SDE1 is generally varies between 0 to 2 years of experience. The base salary range for SDE1 varies between 16 lakhs to 22 lakhs per annum. The performance bonus at SD1 level is around 10% of the base salary, as well as SD1s are given ESOPs of 4 lakhs to 8 lakhs for the 4 years. So on average, the compensation for SD1 at Flipkart varies between around 17.6 lakhs to 24.2 lakhs plus the stock options. Why I am not adding the stock options directly? Because it is a very complicated calculation that happens to convert stock options to actual money. And if you want to understand that calculation, then I can make a separate video. It will not be a part of this video. Hence, I am going to present the values like this. Now, we will go to SD2. At SD2 level, the average years of experience required to be considered at SD2 level is around 2.5 years to 4.5 years of experience. For SD2, the base salary range varies between 25 lakhs to 31 lakhs on average. And the performance bonus is around 10%, as well as the stock options that are given to an SD2 varies in the range of around 10 lakhs to 16 lakhs for 4 years. So on average, the total compensation range for an SD2 at Flipkart varies between 27.5 lakhs per year to 35 lakhs per year, with around 10 to 16 lakhs of stock options given on top of it for 4 years. At SD3 level, the years of experience required varies between 4.5 years to around 8 years of experience. The average base salary range at SD3 is somewhere between 35 lakhs to 45 lakhs, and the performance bonus is around 15% of your base salary. Along with it, they are also given stock options of around 20 lakhs to 40 lakhs, which are vested for the next 4 years. So on average, the total compensation for an SD3 at Flipkart generally varies between 40 lakhs to 52 lakhs, with an addition of around 20 to 40 lakhs of ESOPs being vested for the next 4 years. Now we will come to the compensation at the SDE4 level. To be eligible for an SDE4, as an external candidate, years of experience should be at least more than 7.5 years of experience. The average base salary range at SD4 level varies between 45 lakhs to 55 lakhs. Along with it, they are given a performance bonus of around 15%, as well as they are given stock options of around 50 lakhs to 80 lakhs, which are vested for the next 4 years. So for an SDE4, the total compensation generally varies between 50 lakhs to 65 lakhs per year. In addition to it, they are also given stock options of around 40 to 80 lakhs for the next 4 years. So these were the compensation detail of Flipkart for each of these levels. In conclusion, I would like to say that Flipkart is an amazing company to work at. Obviously, you will not go to Flipkart if you want very good work-life balance, because that probably Flipkart will not be able to give you. What Flipkart will be able to give you is a good sense of ownership for the kind of work that you will do, a good quality of work you will be doing at Flipkart, because Flipkart is a homegrown company with most of its engineering being done from Bangalore. Hence, all the cool projects are done here in Bangalore. So the type of work, the quality of work will be good at Flipkart. So you go to Flipkart for the quality of work that you can do, the amount of learning that you can get from Flipkart. On the compensation wise, as you can see, it is not as high as the big tech companies, but it is quite decent for the role as well as years of experience at which they hire for these roles. Definitely, they have standard industry benefits in them, and you will not be missing out in anything at all. All in all, I do think that Flipkart is a good company to work at, and you will really enjoy your stay there. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, then hit that like button, share it among your friends and peers, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And even if you have subscribed to my channel, both of you guys, please do hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload such content for you guys. Do comment down below any different kind of video you would want me to make. This is Soumyajit, bidding goodbye. Das Vedanya.